Tum tum.
Yeah. Good day, everyone. Yes, and today you're welcome to Central Craft Channel. Mr. Central, you're introduced. Introduce more yourself.
This is that's also the most handsome, yakable Africanicious, adrenaline pumping husband. And I introduce to you the madam in charge of the fashionistas. Okay.
Okay, I'm Joketulu and Central. It's a pleasure having you on this live stream today.
Yeah.
As in, this live stream, we're supposed to have it 2 days ago.
Yeah.
As we're about having it, we had an urgent call. So attending to that, we postponed it. We had an urgent matter, and you have a visitor here. Yeah, Mr. Victor, talk to them.
What will you
Okay. Welcome everyone. So anywhere you're joining in from, just say hi and tell us where you're joining in from. Madam Angela Ekeledu. Yes, so we are waiting. We are waiting for you. So that's it though. Today's live stream is an interesting one.
Yeah.
How to manage and handle difficult fashion clients. It's everywhere. Your clients that are difficult. So
Difficult people.
we want to hear from you. How has it been? How has it as in then we'll summarize how it's going. Oh yeah, Mr. Central.
I'm not saying anything. You are the one that is talking.
Do you like to stop that?
Because most of the time you find even your husband is a difficult customer. One thing about life is that irrespective of the kind of business you are virtually into, we have Ella RSA watching from the UK.
Yeah, you're welcome.
University of Kaduna. Okay, it's so nice having you. Okay, let me put that up here. We have Ella watching from the UK. It's so nice having you. Even my son is laughing at you.
That you are most welcome.
You are very welcome. And it's such an interesting part of business that you must just be emotionally stable and balanced so that they don't throw you overboard, madam. Madam Ella is laughing. Don't mind us. Don't mind me. Sometimes even me myself, I can be a difficult customer to myself. So one thing about business, the world of business, is that regardless of how much of improvement you have on your label, on your production, your output, you cannot satisfy everybody because human beings have different character. They are insatiable according to the people that study economics, like my wife. So how do you interpret it? Husband and wife studied economics. They should be using ruler to measure yam in the house. So with that being said, looking at it from the angle of fashion, and I tell you, that's one aspect that I really do not like in fashion. You have lots of difficult customers in fashion business compared to every other business. What's the Kelly saying? So sad, I have to go now. I have a meeting at work.
You watch after now.
No problem. You watch after now. Please give us thumbs up and just like our video. Okay. So the challenging thing is that in fashion, most people that are into fashion, they would have experienced it at one point or the other. You meet up with some customers that are very, very difficult to please, especially the female customers.
When you are really into bespoke, that's the height of it.
Yeah. They'll tell you the shoulder is pointing to Enugu. Why is the shoulder this way? Why is the shoulder this way? And this is what you have spent almost 7 hours working on. Okay, hello, Erese says, my little input before I go, okay, I do bespoke, and I can tell you truly that customers want great work, but do not want to pay. Good. That's the annoying part. Please elaborate on this a bit. We watch the replay. So good. I love this aspect that Ella has just brought out. Now, the issue, I will not have much challenge if you are a very difficult customer.
And
so far you are ready to pay me. Michael, please turn on the light. I need more light in this video. Now, so far you are ready to pay me to commensurate. I mean, is that English right?
Yeah,
if the English is not right, collect it like that too. I'm a fashion what's it called? I'm a photographer, cinematographer. So I'm not an English.
You are not
So I'm not an Englishist.
And
Uyibo is not my language. So I've been forced by the colonial master to learn this one that I'm using now, Yakpa Oba. So with that being said, is even it can be taken mildly when I know that, oh, you are a difficult customer, but you are going to pay me what we want, there for. That for you to now come to my place and now want to give me 5,000 naira, 7,000 naira.
No, let me say the story
for a job that you want.
Of this madam. Maybe one of these days she watch this. He told me she has linked with article. She has linked with this. This is not done well. This did that. Gang. Do it for me like this. Can you trust what? I did it for her. Till date, she's still owing me. Then she called me. She called me for another job. I said, are you kidding?
Can you see how I is?
And that's as I've raised my bar. I was talking with someone from Canada yesterday. Yes, okay, trying to reach out for registration. Okay, maybe Temi Edward. It's not Temi Edward. Temi Edward's my very old. Temi, I've forgotten her surname. So she's right now into fashion and all the like. So we're just discussing. I said, the lowest, okay, I just don't want to mention my price category here, but let me tell you, I'm not a cheap fry. I deal with the super rich. You might just be looking at it. I deal with the super rich, the rich, and the middle class category. So I don't really do this.
You are doing masses, please.
It's not yet. China is dead. China
is already taking care of the masses.
So, but
when you wear the clothes once, by the time you are coming, they will meet your cup size below the nipple.
So because we might not be so long on this stream because I have so many engagements, I just have to come on.
No, we are enjoying this. So
you are enjoying it, but I have so many engagements. So in my only two way how to respond to what's it called, Eloy, how she wants to stand out. Yes, that people don't want to pay, but they want good jobs. The thing is, you should have a standard. When people, like the bride, I made her clothes some days. She just came for fitting. I told you we are the ones in charge of their wedding, the groom, the best man, everything, and we're the one in charge of their photography, videography, every other thing. So when she came for our testing to test her dress, she said, I must really confess, I wanted to use her own very well. This is perfectly done to taste, as in, she was just like, and I said, hey, so today I just want. Do you understand? So,
but when she
came first,
she came cocky.
Yeah.
Let me just say that she came. In case she's seeing this video, I'm not lying about you. I'm saying who you are, who you were when you came, because it will also explain why some customers behave that way, because they don't know you, they don't trust you, they've not seen your work before, they don't know how. Maybe you're just going to charge them higher amount and give them obelekwa quality, just very useless quality. But you know, she came in cocky and all the stuff.
If you can't do it, let me go to another place. And she was really speaking Queen's English, and you know, this way that and me, I was just like, unlike myself, I like speaking oral English, phonetics, and all the like. So when she was just speaking Queen's English, I was just speaking Yoruba with her. I said, we're going to do it for you, this and that. But I was just funny. I just said, this person doesn't even know what we're going to offer to her. But I was so happy that when she came and she saw our work, now we are now good friends. Their wedding is just
she's now started speaking Yoruba.
So that is just it. So the thing is, they should know what you can offer. So once they know what you can offer and they know that they are going to get the best, you see, I really told one of my guys, you can make a cloth for 24 hours, even 48 hours, and that same style will be made for 3 hours. So you can't tell me that the one that was made for 48 hours will be same amount with the one that was made for 3 hours. It's all about finishing. Yes, this fashion business is about your finishing. So if your finishing is not top notch, they are not going to pay for it, and you don't just use mouth into it. It's something that is so obvious. Do you understand?
Yeah.
It's something that is so obvious. If they take your finishing and it's like red maid's finishing, and it's like they are not going to doubt it, because what is taking you to achieve that, and all the materials you use. There are so many shortcuts. Some persons will just use materials as in what's it called, sewing materials that are not really worth it.
So far you use useless sewing material for your customer, you'll be treated uselessly. You understand? And you will collect useless price.
And
So your price categorization is what is, I'm beginning to speak Queen's English. Your price categorization is going to place you in the middle of either good or useless material, or useless or good output. And at the end of the day, you will repeat the cycle, because it is useless materials, useless output, useless pricing mechanism, useless relationship that cannot facilitate, let me finish this up, that cannot facilitate further jobs. And when they want to do useless events, they will remember you. But when they know that, oh, this one is not Obioma Tailor. Obioma is in Nigeria, means tailors that are walking from one street to the other. Calling, okay, somebody is saying something here. Oh, Ike Mogul, oh, say good day, buddy. Yeah, good day, friend. Nice having you here. So when they know that, oh, this particular, if you have any question, bring it in, we'll answer. So once they know that this particular designer is not somebody that will do cheap things for you, but the quality that will be rendered to you will be nice. Whenever they have events like birthdays, serious birthday, not mushroom birthday, serious birthdays, iconic birthdays, 50 years, 40 years, 60, all those kind of outstanding birthday, or they have weddings, they have quality events, they will always be looking for you. But when they want to do 5,000 naira Ankara material that they bought from Osho the market, and they are looking for just do it, no. Please just let me do it now. Just small design. They will not near you, because they know that you are not that kind of a designer.
Yes.
You already have the class of people and the class of quality you offer them. And I tell you, they'll be the one referring you to great people. But when they know you as Shalewa, Tulewa, fashion and prosa,
I think what is the challenge with fashionistas here in Africa, especially in Nigeria, is just that they are hungry for work. Do you know that they are hungry for any type of job? So they just take it. Let me manage it. And that's why I was saying that
at the end of the day, the customers will be complaining. But don't let us digress from our this thing. We are talking about handling difficult customers here. So difficult customers, some customers, no matter how you try your best to work for them, they will not be satisfied. Some, once they pay you like
even
this,
if it's 1 naira,
even if it is 5 naira or $1 they pay into your account. In short, they will even, I've seen somebody that wanted me, even in photography, he wanted me to change the way she looked. That how is she fat in this picture? That I should do it, that she will be slim. Not that I cannot do it, but she did not pay me that kind of amount of money. You understand?
Yes,
because
yes.
I can actually change her look in Photoshop and this thing. But you have to pay that kind of money. But that same thing applies in fashion. And it's more in fashion because you would have spent all your energy to measure, to cut, and get to the market, get the necessary fabrics, a color combination, only for the customer to come and say, there's something about this dress. I don't just like it. Oh, you will like it. Because when I close the door.
No, I think the way out is placing yourself in the right.
It's not about placement. And it's about difficult people.
Yes, difficult people. When they have already known you, at least when you want to work, you know that you are working. My friend that is into fashion from Abuja, he said, I don't charge nonsense. So that when I'm working, I work with joy.
Yes,
so when you're working with joy, that will give you the morale. One of the ways of handling difficult customers is your ability to communicate well.
Yeah.
If you got that job at a very good price, my dear, you'll be speaking good English. You know how to be like, life. Maybe you've gotten the job now, it can pay this, it can pay that. It's not the one that you're managing trade, you are buying one needle, no. That you've gotten it and it's really paying you, it's paying your bills. When the person is like, yes, ma.
And I
When-
tell you, it's better you don't collect a job than
Than-
to collect a job that you will now even use your matrimonial money.
for soup.
The money for soup, you now use to hard to make the clothes look good because you will just be angry. That's when you see tailors, they'll be sewing.
I think
They'll
no,
just
no.
be easing at
The
themselves and the
thing
likes of
is,
that.
I see so many fashion people right here in Nigeria, but I don't know. They are just underpaying themselves, and when you go abroad, it's hard for you to see cheap labor like that. But they made this fashion thing like so irrelevant
You know,
because of how
craft.
they are charging,
Yeah.
what they are charging, and it's because of what. Like now, for us to run a place like this, it's on solar, it's on electricity, it's you know the fuel of the cost of running a place like this, fuel and
the fuel
everything.
of cost.
Anything you want to say,
The
my
fuel
mind.
is the fuel of cost.
So the fact is, you have to factor in all those things. Do you do your profit and loss analysis? I don't know how they when if I don't make clothes for some persons and they go to other places and they make it for them, I say, but for crying out loud, are these people not figuring in their labor and every other thing? So that is just it. Even my workers, my tailors, my foreign tailors, my local tailors, what I pay them, I make sure I pay them something that it's okay. It's even what I pay my tailors most times is even more than what some customers
You
will
go and pay to some
people, because my tailors, when they are working with me, this is how we do it. We can make a dress for 2 days. It's all about who we are serving, because we are serving the super rich people. So we want to make a dress now. The finishing must be top notch. Everything must be perfectly okay. So when the customer now comes and say this is not okay, we just listen. One of the ways you can handle difficult customer is what? Your ability to listen good, to listen well, communication skill.
I
You
think this baby needs food.
It's hungry.
Okay, so please go and feed her while I continue with this. But let me tell you, let me just tell you this. I'm coming to your question, Ike Mogo. Now, there are some customers where if you like, go to the moon to make their clothes, they will not be happy. They will still complain. They can tell you that, oh, the dress is fine, but I don't like the kind of zip you use. What kind of zip did you use? The particular dress, for example, let's assume that the particular dress, there is nothing you want to do. It is invisible zipper that will fit into that dress. But somebody is telling you that you should put a glittering stone, a stone zip on that kind of design. It really doesn't gel. It doesn't make sense. But all you just do to handle such person, just okay, next time I will do that. You know why? Because if you agree to that thing that they are saying and you now change it, I tell you, the customer can still now tell you, oh, I never knew it would come out this way. I think I prefer the other one. Hey, sometimes you just feel like you should just lock the door of your fashion space and start pouncing on the customer. Just like what Will Smith did to Chris Rock. So what are we trying to say? To manage difficult customer, you have to make sure that from beginning, all your conversation, what we try to do at Central Fashion School is that all the conversation, most of the time, we either have it pre-recorded or we chat it on WhatsApp. So if there is anything that is contrary that the customer wants to bring up at the end of the day, we will play the cassette for you. That, this is what you said though. See our agreement on WhatsApp. So the customer will now mellow down. And let me just say this. If you are there, you do not have that stamina. You do not have that stamina for complaints. And you want to be in fashion, just run away from bespoke. Because bespoke, another name for bespoke is complaint channel. You understand? Another name for bespoke is difficult customers patronage. But let me also tell you this.
It makes money like.
It gives you more money, bespoke. But if you are not cut out for complaints, if you are not cut out for distractions and customers attitudinal whatever, just go and face ready to wear. Ready to wear is the way to go for you. If you do not like all meeting with too many difficult customers, because even when difficult customer comes into your space to come and buy, because they will still come, whether you are doing bespoke or this or ready to wear, when they come to your space to come and patronize you with your ready to wear, they are limited.
Yes.
Once they see the dress and they are trying to complain, you say, madam, is ready to wear. If you like it this way, you pick it up. Otherwise, you can see some other section. You have just removed stress from your life, because there are some customers, it's like they are anointed, they are just anointed to give you high blood pressure. They will complain about this, they can complain about this, they can complain about this, they can. So even ready to wear, when you see some customers complaining about it, you will just know that their middle name is complainer. So that one of the ways to save yourself the stress of difficult customers is, one, I mentioned, detail your agreements, your conversation with them. Detail it on WhatsApp, or you record their voice.
Yes.
Listen. If they come into your fashion space, make sure that you use your CCTV to record the conversation.
What of startups that don't have CCTV?
If you do not have CCTV, use your phone to record it,
so that when they want to tell you, I didn't say you should put this zipper, I didn't say the waistline should be this way, you will not play it for them. Because most times when you meet some persons that are really, I don't want to use that,
they are sconskonia. Their head has sconskonos.
They'll just say, I didn't say you should wear. So what will bail you out is your ability to recall their statements or their chats. Do you understand? And that's what I do in most of my businesses. I even my husband is like, I'm going to write it in the charts. This is this. I'll state it out. So by the time you want to say no, I'll refer you back to it. When I make ready to wears for people too, I listen to them. And another thing, for you to be a good person that want to do difficult customer, you have to be a good listener. Because you're going to meet different set of people. So you have to be able to listen. Listen and appeal to their sense and say, okay, it's not that they are shouting, you're also shouting. You are not going to be having clients that way. You just have to really be a good listener and tell them you have to get to
rub their egos, because and let me tell you, your high net worth customers, most times
they don't even give problem.
They don't give problem. It is the Sarara.
Even Dan Lok said it. Dan Lok is one of my mentors. It's the customers that give you most of the problems. They are the low class, the masses customer. When you meet with the rich, the super rich, they don't have that time. They just tell you this. So it's all about branding and packaging yourself well and knowing what.
And they love you to use your initiative.
To
be creative about their designs. We just give you free hand. But you know those ones that are going to squeeze money out as if they are going through the eye of the needle. They are the ones that will be like,
you didn't do the hand like this.
This is not exactly what I showed you. And they do not know that the design they've given you to make is for a slimmer version of person that they are looking at it there. They want to look like Beyonce, whereas they are like, you understand what I mean? So they are plus size persons. So, and one thing, okay, let me attend to this question. Ike Mogu says, how do you handle, but I hope the noise from this, our chairman, is not disturbing. We apologize for that. But he will never allow you to do this live stream
without showing.
Now, how do you handle bulk design for fashion pieces as a new startup to finance your fashion business, attract clients with a workable budget, like kimono or dashiki for easy size management? Okay, can you answer that?
How do you handle bulk designs for fashion pieces as a new startup to finance your fashion business so that you attract? Yes, that's what we're saying. It's if
do you understand the question?
Yes, now. Okay. You can throw more lights. What I understand is you want to see how we can still be in business, making it and just making simple styles like kimono and it's just a startup. Do you understand? So the thing is, are you contracting your production out or you're producing in-house? Have you gotten sensible tailors that will give you sensible output? That's one thing, because your output is your selling point. So your designs. You can have a very simple output that it's speaking great.
Please attend to the baby. Now let me come in here. Sorry, Victor. Now let me come in here. When it comes to a startup in fashion, you might not want to jump the ladder into, oh, you want to start facing high net worth customers. We have already paid our dues over years. We started up from the lower cadet, but when I say lower cadet, not the lower stuff, because we already know where we are going to. We already know the caliber of customers we want to work with, so you might not really flow with that. But if you want to start from the scratch from the background, even this that you have just said, you want to start doing simple styles and the likes, is good. With this, you can concentrate on the mass, on the lower, not even masses like that, on the middle class, in the sense that your own finishing will be neat. And because you are talking of kimono and the likes, you don't need lining, you don't need so many materials to come into it, but what you just need is perfect cutting. And that's why I will advise anybody that wants to go into fashion and you really want to make it, regardless of any tailor that you want to work, that you want to employ, you yourself, you need to be trained in fashion so that you can engage in cutting the designs for them to sew. Because everything, your art will start from your cutting, your ability, two things: ability to measure perfectly well and to cut. Because it is from your measurement or the use of your measurement chart that will determine the output of what you are going to arrive. So if you are just starting up, I will advise you take an introduction to fashion class, beginners class, at least beginners class, where you are taught how to measure and to cut out some simple design. What that will do for you is that when it comes to all this one that you do not need lining and this, you can easily achieve it. You can now employ some tailors that will sew it perfectly well for you on your watch. Because I tell you, if you don't know much about fashion, tailors can mess you up and they have nothing to lose. Once your business folds up,
they go to the next other fashion house.
Listen, and the complaint will not be on your tailor. The complaint will be on your brand.
Yes.
Thereby reducing the ranking of your brand, and will now be exposing you to people that cannot pay well, but they are the chief minister in charge of complaints. Yes. But when you yourself, you have a background knowledge in fashion, you know that, if you want to cut a bust cut and the likes, there should be proper measurement of bust to bust measurement, on shoulder to under bust, nipple to nipple and the likes. So that will help you to guide the people that are working for you if they are already drunk. And let me tell you, in this part of the world, most of the time, tailors are drunkards. Sorry, I apologize. Most of the time, the people that are working for you, especially when it comes to guys, they drink. So don't let them come and use their own lifestyle to spoil your business for you. So that's why you must be at the top of your job. So concerning your business, this thing, what you can do is since you are going to, you are talking of starting from the scratch and you want to expand your business, make sure that you yourself, you have an idea of what you want to achieve. So you can do all these simple styles, the kimono, and you know there is kimono for men also now. So you can do all those kind of kimono stuff, showcase it properly, make sure that it's sewn properly, and get it out there. Increase your patronage. By the time you begin to grow in the business, you can now start having the caliber of people that you want to be attending to. But on the for a newbies, you just need to start from somewhere and you advance forward. Okay, with that being said, I think I've been able to answer your question. Let me look at the other part. Attract clients with a workable budget. Yes, in attracting clients with a workable budget, in that case, you might need to consider, if you want to attract clients with workable budgets, then how will you be able to pay the caliber of tailors that will work neatly with you? Then how are you going to be able to finance the fueling, the what have you? So that's where you now look at, based on how much I'm charging now, I cannot afford to run on industrial sewing machine. So you get what? You get manual machines that do not require electricity.
You get charcoal iron.
You understand? Another thing is you get charcoal iron, because you cannot be producing mass production in Nigeria, especially in Nigeria, where there is no constant electricity, and you are burning fuel that is more than how much you are charging customer. Because here you burn fuel, you burn solar and the likes of them. So how are you going to be able to maintain such business? So you need to now factor your production line in such a way that it can accommodate the particular client you want to service. If anybody calls us, maybe some persons are reaching out to us that, oh, I want to go into, uncle, you are showing in my shot. If anybody is calling you that, please shut that window very well. Sorry about that. That other window is not properly shut. This one, see where I'm pointing. Okay, so if anybody, sorry for that distraction. If anybody is coming to you for patronage, okay, sorry, I said some persons are reaching out to us that they want us to help them with their ready-to-wear production. Now, we ask them the first question: Are you trying to attend to what class of customer? Is it the super rich, or the rich, or the middle class, or the masses? Once you mention the masses, me, I will run. Because the masses,
China has already taken over.
China has already taken over the mass production.
So,
that's what
and they
people
have
should know.
the light, the everything.
Don't talk from the background. If you want to talk, come here.
This person.
So maintain your cool if you can't come here. So now, if you've got my thought flow now, sorry about that. Now, if you want to go into mass production, number one is that the quality of what you are going to produce is just not going to give you that representation for your business label to stand out, because China has already taken over that market, and the cost of your production for that mass production will be too high as compared to what China would have produced, where they have constant electricity, where they have constant number of sofrayos, thousands and millions of them working for them at cheap amounts. But here in Nigeria, there is no electricity, there is no this thing that to support, so your cost of production will be too high, and it will price you out of market. So just know that. Okay, let me go to the okay. So when you are now dealing with the super rich, you know that one thing with super rich, they don't complain. They have the money to pay you. They don't complain, but what they just want is that the dress you are making for them, let it be well fitted, well finished, well garnished. Let it be on point, that when they put it on, they don't want designs that they are putting on and they are seeing it on area boys. They don't want a design that they are putting on and is saggy. They don't want a design that they are putting on and they are seeing it on bus drivers, bus conductors, and you understand. So when you create that for them, you give them something that they love, exactly what they want. They don't have time to complain. They will accept it and they will introduce you to more people. But when you collect their work and you give them shabby, you collect their money and you give them shabby work, not properly fitted and everything, they will not complain. They will just make a tiny statement, but that will be the end. They will never come back to you. They will never, because they don't have the time to waste in complaining. So most of the time, difficult customers are always in between the middle class and the lower echelon. You can understand what I mean. So let's go to the next person. Temi says, hey, hello, beautiful couple. Cheap labor day. If you no get paper. Temi, cheap labor day. If you no get paper, baby carried mama face.
Cheap labor day as well.
I don't understand. Temi, I don't understand what you just said though. Cheap labor day, if you no get paper, or maybe if you no get money. Is that what you're trying to say? Temi, I want you to be clear about this.
Maybe if you don't have paper.
Okay. Baby carried mama face. Okay. You're saying that the baby is looking like you. So it's not looking like me. Is that what you're saying? This fine boy that is in front of you, or this fine man. So it's not looking like, no problem. That is the story for another day. But I've noted your face. Oh, I've noted your face. Temi says, it's me. Oh, wọn ò ní fẹ́ lómi ṣe ní long time Tèmi Edward in the house. Madam Tèmi Edward. Even my baby is laughing at you. I want to say, no, he is not even cute. Wow, Mike Edward is supporting me. Yes, that the baby doesn't look like you.
Hey,
That
you're
he's
deceiving yourself.
looking like me.
That's not what
With
he
my
said.
pointed flat nose and my dimple that is invisible. You know the baby has dimple. So with that, come on, let's wrap up so that we can go and do some
And
other
so
things.
does Ike. Is it?
So Ike,
Let's know if
have we
Ike
answered
has
your
answered
question very well now? Let's know if we've answered your question very well. Okay, so
So that's just it. And to wrap up, in handling difficult customers, I want to say you have to use effective communication skills, listen more than you speak. Then also what use ask them questions like them saying this is this. You let them do all the talking. Not say, but ma, do you feel if I put it here and I just adjust it a little like this, will it be okay? That will make their head swell. Just agree with them. You don't have to argue with them because customers are always right.
yeah, very
Yes.
always.
So okay. What if I do it this way? Okay. Oh, hey, I'm just saying it now. Yes, you are just talking. That is it. Then after asking them that question, so you get to the bottom of the issue, whereby you establish what their needs actually is. Do you understand? You want to know that thing, the basis of their complaints. You get to the bottom of the issue and you say, okay, this is okay. You mean this is actually it is this zipper that is challenge. Yes, it maybe it's a zipper bunch or whatever. So you get there. So after getting there, or they might say it's the bus that is not fitting well, whatever. You just get to the bottom of the issue, then you note it down. I know as fashionistas we have our books, we have books where we write our comments and everything. For each of like me now, when I'm dealing with different clients, maybe my ready-to-wear clients, for each of your designs, I'll really tag it. I'll tag the fabric. This is what you want. This is what you said. I think that is so important for you to meet up with your customers, your client specifications. You have to really don't miss. In one of my ready to wears, the client said something. I wrote it down. I don't know how I mistakenly missed it. Something. Do you know I paid for it because she was like, "I told you that," and I agreed to it. I said, "Yes, you told me." Then I was the one that paid for that error. But there was another one she did. It said, "Yes, she actually agreed that this is our fault." I said, "Yes, it's your fault because it's written out." So it's really good you really have things out in black and white so that it's easy for you. So anything you can use when the customer walks into your space, make sure you record it, your conversation, what is expected of you. Some persons, especially those old tailors in Nigeria, when you just come, they will not even measure you well. They just like, much more, busting, this, that. And they will not take all your details. In the end, you'll be having challenges. No, make sure you take their details. Then when they come complaining, make sure you listen well, ask them questions, then get to the bottom of the problem. Then you establish a common connection with them. Say, okay, at least this is this. Let something connect you together. So by the time you establish that common connection with them, you will now be able to come into conclusion. So they're not going to say, this is how we're going to achieve this. This is how we're going to achieve this. And I think these little tips, like 4 to 5 tips, will. Mr. Secho, please, will you like to be okay?
To be okay.
So I think these tips will really help you in managing difficult clients. And please make your price category known. Make sure you show your worth. You show who you are, what your brand is. Let them know you for what you produce. So once they know you, there's one of my friends, even different people say, please do it for me. I said, sorry, I can't sew for you. You can't pay my money. Somebody went to tell us and said, hey, Madam, you can say you can't pay. You can't pay. I don't even struggle. Even in the church, they tell me, come and do. I say, sorry, I can't make it. I don't do it. No, you don't beg me for it. I don't know how to say it. I don't beg you for jobs. I know what I'm targeting. I do tell my husband, I didn't go to the university. I went to the university, went to study economics, do everything. Then I'll not come out and be charging what I know what my mates are taking in oil companies, big companies, and all that. So it's all about packaging. It's all about bringing yourself to that expected level you require of yourself.
After
So
that, you now learn fashion. And
yes,
for years of practice,
for crying
you're now
out
charging
loud,
peanuts.
fashion is stressful. You
Ah,
know, it's
the
a
back,
semi-craft.
back.
Yes, when you're stitching, when you're cutting. So, in fact, when you are really a fashion,
In short, all of you that are out there and you are charging useless price, I say, hey, this is my baby. All of you that are out there that are charging useless price, I command fire to deliver you.
so because they don't know what they are worth. Maybe some persons didn't go to school. Some persons went.
Every spirit
there's
of peanut payment, crash by fire.
There's no graduates that will be doing fashion business and
No,
be charging.
there are some graduates that
okay.
do not know
they are what.
They are what.
It's I don't beg customers though. I don't no I appreciate the rich, the super rich, the middle class. I appreciate it. Even in your ready to wear, when you come to me and say you want to make ready to wear, because even the amount I'll pay my tailors, those are because
not the amount that you pay your tailors, what you will pay for the space.
Yes, I'm saying that. No, you know what I want to say. If you want to sell a ready to wear for this amount, maybe I don't want to call an amount. Because even the amount you are calling is not up to the amount I'm going to pay my workers.
Yes. No.
So I don't do such jobs. I don't do such. So that is just it.
Someone is saying amen. No. He said I am delivered.
Amen. No. Amen. Even my name is laughing. Yes, we are the one that knows what we are discussing. You are delivered. Have a price category. Let people know you for what you offer. And that is what you do. And that is why you have to be into different things.
Yeah.
It's not fashion, it's good. But let me tell you, fashion standing alone, it's not.
No.
Just watch that 16 tips on how to start a ready-to-wear business. You have to collab with other industries that are connected to fashion. We have the catering, we have the caterers, we have event planners, we have photography and videography.
Let me come in here. Let me tell you, one thing I did, I retired from banking into fashion. I brought my wife into fashion. Now she has a very stronger footing in fashion than myself. So what I did was that immediately I know that she's stable in fashion, I divested into something else, which was photography and videography. I'm going to play a video for you now. It's a musical video that was shot by me, edited by me in our studio. We have a photography studio and videography studio, which is where we are now.
A hub, foundation
hub where we also train
the less privileged.
We train the youth, those that can afford to pay, and the less privileged that cannot afford to pay in videography and so many other crafts and the likes, photography and the likes. Now, and fashion. Now, this is my baby. The stuff is this. Setting up this, seeing that we're already in fashion already, I divested into other source of income so that can help me build up my fashion brand to the taste that I wanted. Let me play a video for you because I want you guys to see this video. I even want you to critique this video. It's presently showing on the customer's site. He's a musician that came to our studio for us to wax his video album track for him. Okay.
Never gets weary. I'm never tired of the living God. Always doing good. You truly satisfy. You truly satisfy.
So you can imagine this was shot and edited by me, which is another source of income where we can get money to invest into our fashion business, to expand it to the level that we want it. Now, the question is this: if you are out there and all your concentration, all your effort is just on what's it called, fashion and fashion alone, you might end up being frustrated
and getting lower jobs just to keep yourself in the business. So that's when somebody will come to you and say this, and you want to take it. No, I don't take it. I have online students I'm attending to. I have my YouTube channel. I have other jobs I'm doing aside this. So you don't force me to do what I don't. If you come to me, you want to do this, I don't.
You can't even put a label on something that is not standard.
I don't even do it. So that's it.
So with that being said, please let me do my marketing. Because we're about rounding up. I say please support my video work. As myself, Mr. Successful, just finished creating this musical video for a customer. Please, I've dropped the channel link. I want you to please help me go to this channel. Please like, subscribe, and comment there that you are from from Setro that helped in producing the video. The video is a nice one, based on my own judgment. But when you see the full video, you will know what we are talking about here. Please.
And you can also reach out. We've said it over and over again. It's not only from your fashion work that you can even make gains from other associated businesses than fashion. So you could reach out to us if you want us to handle your events. Maybe you have an event that you're the person, the designer in charge. So you could just tell them, I'm also into photography, videography. I'm also into this and that. So we could just manage that for you, and you get your commission. People are getting paid real time, and you're gonna be good for it. So you'll be able to use
you synergize with other businesses. It's not just fashion. People that are coming to you now that are saying, okay, make a wedding dress for me, and you already know that we, the Setros, we are into video production and the likes. You can reach out to us. Do they have our number? You can reach out to us on our WhatsApp line that, please, there is a wedding coming up. Can you talk to this customer? And, we will agree. Whatever is paid to us, we give you your own percentage because you are the one that introduced. That's how you do what we call leveraging. You understand? We will do video for the customers, we will do photos for the customer, and you will leverage on that. It's not just you gaining, yes, you gain 20,000 from your fashion work.
Then ready to wear also, you can consult us for your ready to wear, and we are available for consultations. Just how to manage. We also know the fabric sales and every other thing. There is a way you go into it at no cost, and yet you'll be making it right good in Nigeria here. So you could consult us for that. Maybe your number is there and every other thing. So it's nice having you around on this live stream today. I have so many other engagements.
I hope these babies
now, so many other work.
Noise is not disturbing every one of us. So please remember our fashion school. We are what's it called? We are starting another set of class this April. Today is April 1st, and we have brilliant classes for you to attend in fashion. Our beginners and intermediate class are arranged together. You understand? And as such, we will look forward to you registering for our fashion training, online fashion training. And in case you are there, you are interested in physical fashion training, in physical class, we also have a physical fashion class. If you want the physical, you can come down. That means you should be in Lagos, Nigeria. But if you are outside Lagos or you are outside the country, we have our online fashion class where www.setrofashionschool.com. You can reach out to us on our WhatsApp line, which is +234 8179591789. This is our number. You can reach out to us so we can help manage your ready-to-wear businesses. 234-817-959-1789. You can reach out to us.
Amy Edwards,
help you to handle whatever.
Yes.
Okay.
Amy Edwards, I miss you. Catch you. Love you. Okay, till we come your way next time. So if you're watching the stream up to now, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and tell us where you're watching from. We'll reach out to you and just comment whatever be your question. Just place them below. We'll still come to you in other videos and we'll continue the discussions so that we'll see how to move ahead. Catch you. Love you.
So as we are going, enjoy our video that we just made, and don't forget to go to the guy's channel to help us subscribe, like his video, and share. Okay, I think I
weary. Son of the living God, oh, never gets weary. I'm never son of the living God, oh, always doing good, oh. You truly satisfy, oh. You truly satisfy, oh. Son of the living God, oh, never gets weary. I'm never son of the living God, oh, always doing good, oh. You truly satisfy, oh. You truly satisfy, oh. Son of the living God, oh, never gets weary. I'm never